So you just got a brand new Bambu Labs P1S, or you've been running for a couple weeks and now you're going, hey, what do I need to know? This is the video where I'm recording what I wish I knew weeks before and had to figure out with my brand new Bambu Labs P1S AMS2 Pro. I am not sponsored, but do love it and do recommend it. So here's a couple quick things. As you can see here on my desk here, I've got a blob of half-baked snowmen that, as you can tell, came out and created a lot of string. So a couple of things that I have learned is blobs are going to happen. So this one here, quite gnarly, had another one that actually was a white filament that broke my head. So this is the standard head that came with the Bambu, and what caused a major problem for me is these two little wires got caught in the blob. It pulled off while printing. As you can see, this one here, it even pulled the rubber boot off. So because of that, I have ordered multiple extra boots, and these are available, of course, on Amazon. I have found that you can get a lot of these parts on Amazon. You can also get them directly from Bambu. So I ordered multiple additional heads. So I had from the kit that I purchased an extra head, but it doesn't have the electronics on it. So what you'll want to do there is pick up a spare head to go with it. So here you can get, you know, spare head assemblies that come with the wires. I have also used, this is a 2mm, a 0.2 millimeter head versus the 0.4. Great for extra fine work. I got a non-Bambu one for this because of what was available. One problem is with the Bambu heads, they print the size on the side of it. The ones that are not Bambu don't necessarily have the sizing on. So that is a kind of a flaw. It seems like decent manufacturing quality, but it doesn't have the sizing on it, so I got to keep track of what that is. And for the heck of it, I picked up yet another head to make sure I've got multiple spare parts there, so I'm not going down and have this, because this put me out of commission. And it was one of those times, it was right around Thanksgiving, couldn't get a head shipped quickly. They had missed shipment and gave me a lot of problems, and I was a week out of commission. The next thing that happened to me, this is more recent. This is the tube coming out of the AMS. So here on the back of the AMS, this comes out. The filament had wore a groove right here. You see my thumb inside of it, and the filament was poking out of it. Well, that was causing extra friction, and I think that was a lot of the cause here. Couplefold was, I have generic non-Bambu filament is the black that was used here, and I think I needed to bring the temperature of it down a few degrees. I was going through a real Bambu head, but the situation here was that I started getting stringing. So the fix for this, and where I've been able to get new ones to come out, has been to, one, open the door. Two, I'm using a different plate. This is the standard plate that came, you know, with the Bambu. I'm using a cool plate that I got on Black Friday sale from Bambu directly, and using a little bit better quality filament. So watch your quality filament. I was using this black right here. Feels a little bit different. It looks a lot the same, but it is low cost stuff from Amazon. When printing small stuff like these little bitty ones, it is also best, especially if you're using your standard, get the glue stick. Rub the glue stick on it. I find that one of the best places to run the glue stick is going to be when the printer does that little line that's going to put here to clean the head at the beginning. Put some glue down here. I've had multiple occasions, especially with the generic filament sticking, where the line here gets caught to the head, doesn't release, and then is drug across and starts the print off bad. So I've had a number of failed prints that start off. I was able to figure out on my own, your plates are going to wear right here. So this is where the head cleans itself. So as part of that process, going to start off, it's going to make sure there's nothing in the head. Then it's going to come down here and it's going to rub the head against here to make sure there's nothing on the nozzle. Then it's going to go and level the plate. And that's good and important. One thing you'll see here is I've got lines going across this one. That's because I haven't cleaned this one properly. That means that I have got glue residue on here. The best thing to do on this is a good dish soap. get one that's a good degreasing dish soap. Don't use fancy hand soap that have got oils in them. And then the other thing is isopropyl alcohol. Before I do any print, I have a, sitting next to it, I've got a bottle of alcohol. There are high strength versions of it. There's lower strength, normal, you get it, like a CVS Walgreens. I don't think either one matters. I haven't had a problem. But every time I'm going to go print, I am dropping a little bit of the alcohol on here, and I'm rubbing it all with a good microfiber cloth to make sure that even after I've done it, I'm getting the best adhesion to the plate. And that has helped my prints a lot. It helps with having a whole plate of these stick good and not get tumbled over by the head going back and forth and shaking when it's trying to print the details of these. When you're trying to maximize what is going on to the plate, or you have a long running plate that doesn't have a whole lot of surface area, that's where adhesion is going to really matter. Hope you find this helpful, and leave a comment if you have other tips or you want a link to your video that is doing a better job at telling people what they need to do. I don't care if you put a link down in the comments below, linking to your video that's got other tips. Thanks.